Hey everyone! Thank you for joining me on this tour of Kitakami. Don't worry, I won't be spoiling any of the DLC storyline during this tour. Some details that are specific to the storyline have been changed or altered to prevent spoilers. Instead, we'll simply be journeying across this land and checking out all that Kitakami has to offer from the Teal Mask DLC from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Kitakami is a beautiful place far from Paldea. Kitakami even has Pokemon that are not found anywhere else. Today I'll be your tour guide as we travel around Kitakami. There are tons of sights to see, a vibrant culture to explore, and traditions that you can only experience while you're here. Are you as excited as I am? I'm Sabrina and you're watching Saffron City TV. Hey everyone! So before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers because I've managed to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year with just one video with the Kanto region review. And all of you have been so supportive and so awesome, and I can't believe I finally did it. It's so cool and I'm so happy, and I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you that helped me reach that goal, and I couldn't have done it without you. And so this is a special thanks to you guys. Woo! Finally did it! So I guess the next goal is going to be 5K. Hopefully we can get there. Who knows? I don't know what more to say other than thank you so much. Anyway, back to the video. Hey, welcome back. Town is just up ahead, so let's make our way there and we can discuss a bit more on the way. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way up the road to Mossui town. It's the only settlement here in Kitakami, and it sits at the bottom of Oni Mountain. The mountain is situated at the center of Kitakami and looks quite formidable, doesn't it? We're certainly going to explore the mountain quite a bit, but for now let's just focus on making it into town. You're sure to meet some interesting characters in Mossui town. The settlement makes most of its income from agriculture and tourism. However, tourism isn't welcome by everyone in town, so be sure to be respectful to the people, their culture, and the land while you're here visiting. You'll notice to the right and left of us that there are large rice paddy fields. I'm sure that rice is a bit of a staple crop here in Kitakami. A rice paddy is essentially like a flooded field used to cultivate semi-aquatic crops. A variety of Pokemon also enjoy the rice paddies like Wooper, Poochyena, Cutiefly, and Yanma. Yanma is also particularly celebrated in Kitakami, but we'll talk about that more when we get into town. It's so relaxing out here, isn't it? Being out in nature and observing the agriculture here feels so familiar, yet so dissimilar to what we're used to. Ooh, gotta be careful, wouldn't want to slip and fall into the water. Did you know that rice grows at different times of the year for different countries? Some cultures cultivate rice in the spring, others plant in the summer, and some plant as late as autumn. It just depends on where you are in the world. But regardless, it takes between 3 and 6 months for a rice plant to reach maturity and requires roughly 3,000 to 5,000 liters of water to produce a single kilo of rice. Rice needs a lot of water to grow. The Kitakami region is so amazing and I love learning about it, but is Kitakami an entire region itself, or is it just a small part of an area much larger? I'm not sure, but for the purposes of this tour, I'll be referring to it as a region until I find out more about this interesting place. Anyway, since we've explored the rice paddies, I'm sure you're excited to see Mossui town. How about we meet up at the sign in front of town? Okay, we're here. This is Mossui town. I can't wait to show you around this place. It's so quaint and traditional, and I just love the rustic feel of this town. Anyway, we're gonna head straight to the community center. It's where you'll be staying while you're on this tour with me. See, up ahead next to the community center is a tent with a Yanma symbol on it. That's technically the Pokemon Center, but you'll notice there isn't a Pokemart here in town as the tent doesn't sell any goods. However, it's good to support the local businesses here in Mossui Town by shopping at Peachy's to the right. Mossui Town makes me feel so nostalgic for home, as you can really breathe in the fresh air and relax here. Most of the homes are traditional, and it seems like almost everyone here grows crops in a variety of ways. Like I said, agriculture is super important to the economy of Mossui Town and its residents. Anyway, here we are at Mossui's Community Center. Let's head inside, shall we? Okay, so this is the community center. Make sure you wash your shoes before entering, okay? It's important to be respectful of the culture here. Okay, follow me. Over here, we've got the conference room. And then just down this hallway is the cafeteria. Make sure to grab you something yummy to eat, okay? Over here, we've got the restrooms. There are 3 different types of restrooms here for maximum comfort. Okay, that's about it for the community center tour. Let's head back outside. Woo woo! Are y'all ready for the tour of the town? I'm so excited to show y'all around. Look, there's a few Vulpix on the roof of this house. I wonder how they got up there. Come this way. I want to show you what some of the houses look like in Mossui Town. It looks like these folks store their lumber in this building. And oh, look, it looks like they're growing some vegetables on a trellis back here. They look kind of like cucumbers to me. Over here, you can see that these folks also have a garden where they seem to be growing a variety of crops, and they may have recently harvested some lumber from this tree. Okay, how about I show you Peachy's? Like I said earlier, Mossui Town's Pokemon Center doesn't have a mart section, so in this town, if you want to buy something, you've got to get it from Peachy's. But they've got a pretty large variety of items, Pokeballs, fruits, veggies, and other ingredients, along with some really cute hand-knit gloves and socks. I really like Peachy's, and it's always good to support a local business anyway. Okay, are you ready to go check out the rest of the town? Let's get a move on. I love seeing everyone out and about at nighttime, especially with their swinub by their side. Aren't they just adorable? Oh hey, look, a student from Uva Academy. They must be visiting here too. I love that the residents here planted flowers in recycled tires. I love the idea of repurposing old items to give them new life. Okay, so the backside of town has a really scenic spot that I think y'all will appreciate. I wonder what these items are used for. Maybe they too will be repurposed. But it looks like there may be some potential construction over here. I'm really not sure. Okay, here we are. I love this little spot. It feels like my own little secret getaway back here. I really don't see too many people come back here, so if you're ever in need of a break, you might find the relaxation you're looking for. Ah, the air feels so refreshing. I really love this place. That was really nice, wasn't it? So now that we're all good and refreshed, I have one more place to show you here in town, and then we'll move on to the next part of the tour. So just up ahead is the mask maker's house. He is a very kind man who knows tons of old fables and tales. But look at these homes though! I love the traditional architecture. It also seems that a lot of people in Mossui Town like to grow morning glory flowers and display them in front of their homes. It looks like these folks are also growing vegetables on a trellis, and they've got a variety of potted plants. Have you noticed all the flowers around town? It seems like agriculture isn't the only thing growing in this town. They also appreciate the beauty of nature as well. Okay, there's the mask maker's house. Looks like they too have a garden of their own. Here we are. Isn't their home just adorable? This is the home of the mask maker and his wife. I wish I had a home like this. It seems like they have a cozy and relaxing life here. Oh, they've also got a pond and a wisteria tree. I love the Magikarp fountain. It's so cute. They've got like a little slice of paradise here. They've really got a wonderful place, and I'm very glad that they allowed us to tour the outside of their home. But be sure to say thank you before we head out, okay? Alrighty, this was a super fun tour of Mossui town, and if you're enjoying the tour so far, why not like this video and subscribe to the channel? Your support makes these tours possible. Okay, are you ready to get to the next part of the tour? During this part of the tour, we're going to take a short hike up Revelers Road to Kitakami Hall. And I'm glad you joined me on this tour when you did, because luck would have it that the locals are celebrating the annual Kitakami Mask Festival right now. And luckily, we're invited to participate in the Festival of Masks. So get your party face on, because this should be a ton of fun. This tradition is based on an old fable of an ogre and 3 loyal warriors. But I won't get into too much of the tale, as I think it'll be more fun to experience it for yourself by speaking with the locals. They're much better at telling the story than I am anyway. Okay, stay close by. Nighttime in Kitakami can get a little spooky. There's no shortage of critters that roam about at nighttime, and while most of them aren't dangerous, it's still important to be safe. You can really tell that Revelers Road is well traveled, and there's a couple of trainers that like to hang out over here and battle the tourists. If you ever come back to visit, you should challenge them. It can be quite fun to battle against Pokemon that are unique to Kitakami. It feels like we've been walking for a while, even though we aren't far out of Mossui town. How about I meet you a little way up the road in front of Kitakami Hall? Oh, hey! There's Kitakami Hall just up ahead. I'm so excited to show you around. I just love the Festival of Masks. It's so much fun. Don't you just love how this historic stairway is lined with traditional stone lanterns? Yay, we finally made it. Okay, so the festival is just up this stairway. I'm sure you're probably getting hungry, and I don't think we've eaten since the tour has started. Thankfully, there are a ton of vendors that sell all kinds of things, from food to ornaments to masks you could wear around the festival. All right, here we are at the Festival of Masks. Where should we start? Oh, how about the famous Kitakami fried noodles? If you're hungry, you should definitely try them out. Even the Squovit here can't get enough of the delicious smell of the festival classics. Or if you're looking for something sweet, you could always pick up a candy apple, but they've got other candied berries here as well, like candied raspberries. Those are my favorite. Oh look, they've got cute little ornaments. I should grab one of these for my friends and family back home. I'm sure they'd love a souvenir. Which one to pick though? Oh, I almost forgot about the shaved ice. Definitely a great choice if you're looking for a cold snack. Or you could always go for some ice cream. Here at the festival, they serve their ice cream in the shape of a flower. You can't buy it this way anywhere else. Over here, they're selling masks. Definitely pick one up if you're trying to be extra festive. Everyone else is wearing one. I think the Eevee mask is my favorite. Well, that's all the stalls, I think. Let's go further into Kitakami Hall. There is still plenty to see. I love the music that plays here. Everyone seems so happy and really seem to be enjoying the festival. What do you think of the festival so far? Don't forget to pick up a souvenir yourself. It's always fun to preserve the memory of the places you've visited. Oh, look at that! I love the lanterns they've hung here. It's just so festive. I love it so much. They certainly are bright, aren't they? Hey, they've got little Pokemon type symbols on them. That is such a creative touch, don't you think? Okay, so this is the last part of the tour of Kitakami Hall, and there's a large shrine just up ahead, but there's something else I want to show you before we go check that out. There's no shortage of excitement here, that's for sure. Just over here is the Ogre Oustin tent. See the pedestals with the berries on top? And the flags? Well, Ogre Oustin is a game that the locals play. It's actually a ton of fun, and you can win fun prizes if you get a high score. You should play it sometime while you're here. I just love playing Ogre Oustin. It's a great way to enjoy the festivities. And last but not least, I believe this here is a large shrine. Isn't it beautiful and glorious? Well, that's it for the tour of Kitakami Hall and the Festival of Masks. Why don't you go enjoy yourself for the rest of the evening, and I'll meet you back in Mossui town in the morning and we'll continue the tour. Have fun, see you then! Hey everyone, good morning. Did you enjoy the festival last night? I sure did. Anyway, today we're going to travel around Kitakami so you can really get a good look at the region. We're going to start out by heading west of Mossui town to Apple Hills. And I really think you're going to enjoy this part of the tour because it's one of my favorite places to visit in Kitakami. Remember how I said that Mossui town makes most of its income from agriculture? Well, that's definitely evident here, as the people of Kitakami produce a lot of apples, and they're really important to the economy of the town. Oh hey, I see something up ahead. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's a photo stand-in. Get your cameras out. Let's take a few snapshots, shall we? Hey, look, I'm an applin. Well, that was fun. Let's go check out the orchard. Wow, the air smells delicious here. Look at all of the apple trees. There's so many of them. It's gotta take a lot of hard work to maintain this orchard as beautifully as these folks have. Did you know that it takes between 3 and 8 years for an apple tree to bear fruit? Hey, how about we grab a couple of apples as a breakfast snack? Be sure not to be too greedy. We can grab a few, but it's important to respect the land of the locals. They sure do look tasty though. There seems to be a lot of Pokemon that also really enjoy the apples too. Earlier, I saw a Sentret and a Sawaddle roaming around here. And look, there's an Ekans over there as well. There are 3 different types of apples found here in Kitakami. Tart apples, sweet apples, and syrupy apples. Though you won't find any syrupy apples in this orchard. I'm pretty sure someplace else has them though. Applin required these apples to evolve. Give a tart apple to an applin and it'll evolve into a flapple. Sweet apples evolve them into Appletun, and syrupy apples evolve applin into a diplin, a Pokemon found exclusively here in Kitakami. Let's grab a few more apples for the road because we won't be stopping for any more meals during this tour. I really like the apple orchards. They kind of remind me of my childhood. Yay, this was so much fun. I just love visiting Apple Hills. It's so nostalgic and rewarding to come here. Okay, let's head to the next destination on the tour. I really hope you're enjoying the tour so far. Next, we're gonna make our way to Loyalty Plaza. It's a small park, but it's definitely a must-see if you're visiting Kitakami. People generally come to this place to relax and spend time with their Pokemon while out in nature. Don't forget to take pictures next to these signposts when you see them, and take a moment to read them if you get the chance, because each signpost has a bit of the famous fables inscribed on them that are part of Kitakami history and culture. This rich history is behind the creation and celebration of the Festival of Masks. There's an important monument here that I'd really like to show you. It's super important to the people of Kitakami and was constructed many years ago. Oh my gosh, what happened here? Well, there used to be a monument here, but it looks like it's been destroyed. I swear it wasn't like this before. Well, at least while we're in Loyalty Plaza, you can still enjoy the lovely flowers. Don't forget to take a few pictures when you can. Okay, next we're gonna head further west into the Wistful Fields. Looks like this little Pichu wants to join us. These field lands are pretty vast and there's a lot of ground to cover. I hope you wore proper footwear today because we'll be trekking pretty quickly through this part of the tour. There's one specific place in the Wistful Fields that I can't wait to show you. So, are you ready? Because we're gonna book it all the way there. Don't forget to check out the scenery on the way. The Wistful Fields is a really beautiful place. Oh hey look, there's a cave over there. I wonder what's inside. Hope we don't run into any apom. They're pretty quick too. Oh, a munchlax. Looks like we finally made it to the place I wanted to show you. This is Wisteria Pond, and it's truly one of Kitakami's most beautiful sights. Come this way, I want to show you the wisteria trees. Here they are, Kitakami's famous wisterias. Aren't they just gorgeous? Wisteria is actually part of the legume family, which means it's kind of related to beans, peas, and lentils. But none of those have purple flowers as stunning as these delightful plants. And they're truly a wonder to behold because they take decades to bloom if grown from seed. And they don't do well in pots either. They actually do best in an environment like this. Maybe that's why these wisteria look so fabulous. Wisteria Pond. It's considered to be one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. It makes me just want to relax and meditate. Taking a drink from the waters of Wisteria Pond is said to grant eternal life. Though it is nutritious and quite famed, please be sure to boil the water before consumption. Well, that's Wisteria Pond. Such a beautiful place. Ooh, check out Oni Mountain from this perspective. It looks so different than it does from Kitakami Road. Still incredible too. Well, there's still one more thing to see in the Wistful Fields, so let's keep trekking up north, shall we? You ready to go? Ooh, gotta watch out for wild Pokemon. They're pretty strong here in Kitakami. Most of the Pokemon here are in the 50 to 70 level range, so I hope you're prepared when you come here. Even the pre-evolution Pokemon are tough. Whew, that was a close one. Okay, we're gonna keep going till we reach the next area. Don't forget to check out the Terra Raid dens here. The Pokemon dwelling in them are native to Kitakami, so it can be a fun way to fill out the Kitakami Pokedex and get some raid rewards along the way. Look at this place. I wonder why the grass doesn't grow in these patches. You think it has something to do with the soil? The air feels a little heavy here. Well, we're pretty close to the next area. Let's get to the top of this cliff and take a look around. Wow, the view up here is amazing. I never realized how gorgeous this area really is until I stopped to look at it. And there it is, Paradise Barrens. The name is so interesting because this place doesn't seem like a paradise to me, more like a wasteland. I wonder if this place used to be different. Well, let's head down there and check it out. Okay, here we are. This is Paradise Barrens. Looks like this little sand shrew wants to join us. We've got to move a little quickly in this area as the Pokemon here are as tough as the terrain. You'll find that there are tons of bones scattered throughout the Barrens, and if you don't want to be turned into any of those bones, I suggest you stay close and move swiftly. Nosepass seem to really enjoy this place. I wonder if there's something about Paradise Barrens that draws them here. Very little seems to grow here other than a few patches of grass and a couple of trees. I guess that's why it's considered to be a barren. But the Pokemon here seem to be doing just fine. Let's move up just a little bit. Ready to pick up the pace? Wow, this place is really vast. Look at these crazy rock formations. I wonder what Paradise Barrens looked like in ancient times. You think a lake used to be here? Generally, rock formations like this are formed by erosion and other natural processes. So it's likely that this place wasn't always a wasteland like it is today. Hey, let's go check out that cave over there. I wonder what's inside here. Sometimes you can find rare Pokemon or lost items in the caves around Kitakami. Looks like there was a rare candy in here. I wonder how a piece of candy got into a cave. That's an unsettling thought. Let's head back out and we'll start making our way to the next area. Let's take one final look at Paradise Barrens before we leave. Wow, this place is truly magnificent. Well, I think it's time to move on to Kitakami Wilds. Paradise Barrens is truly a memorable place, and I'm glad we got to explore it. Oh hey, I think that might be one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami over there. Let's go check it out. Yep, this is it. The Gracious Stones. They are one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. The sign reads, only a select few know of this power spot, the Gracious Stones. Curiously, no grass grows within their ring. Curiouser yet, gazing upon them lifts the spirits. Well, that was fun. Let's explore deeper into the Kitakami Wilds. It certainly feels pretty wild. There's tons of Pokemon that inhabit this place. So Kitakami Wilds has a large and beautiful lake here, and it includes the Timeless Forest. But let's check out the lake first. Wow, this place is incredible at nighttime. Even Noctowl will enjoy this little piece of heaven. Look at all the water Pokemon. This lake must be perfect for them. Kitakami really is charming and glorious. The view from up here is so majestic and soothing. Even the backside of Oni Mountain is simply breathtaking over here. And there it is, the Timeless Woods. We're awfully high up. Let's get down to the base of this cliff and we'll go explore the forest. Wow, enchanting, isn't it? Though I kind of get the feeling that I'm being watched. Oh, goodness, there's an Impidimp right there. Yeesh, you're a creepy little fella, you know that? Ooh, this place feels so spooky. Maybe we shouldn't have come here at nighttime. But there's a cave just up ahead that I really want to show y'all. Okay, this is the cave I was talking about, but I don't think we'll be able to enter the cave since this giant Snorlax is blocking the way. I certainly wouldn't want to wake this Pokemon from its slumber. It looks pretty strong. Too bad. There's an item in this cave that I bet would be pretty helpful, but there's too many Pokemon around. So this is the Timeless Woods. There's something so unsettling about this forest, especially during a full moon. I've heard intimidating tales of a Pokemon here called the Blood Moon Beast. Okay, I'm starting to get scared. I think we should get out of here. Alright, I think we're just about out of the forest. Whew, I was getting really scared back there. Okay, just up ahead is the Fellhorn Gorge, and I can't wait to show you the next stop on this tour. Looks like we finally made it. Whoa, look at this place. That's a far drop from this height. This place is incredible. This large rock jutting from the base of the gorge is known as the Fallen Horn and is considered to be one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. The large pointed rock spire jutting out from the lake ahead is called the Fallen Horn. It's believed that long ago, this giant rock was actually one of the horns atop Oni Mountain. When the horn fell, its tip broke off. This part of the horn is now enshrined at Kitakami Hall. Maybe that's why they call this place Fellhorn Gorge. This gorge is so incredible yet peaceful at the same time. It seems like water Pokemon like Choodle, Dreadnought, and Quagsire really enjoy the serene atmosphere here. We've really explored a lot of Kitakami so far, and you can tell because look, there's Kitakami Hall just over there. I can't believe we've come this far. Well, I think it's time we leave Fellhorn Gorge and head to the Mossfell confluence with its beautiful riverside vistas. Looks like this Seedot here wants to tag along. Oh my, there are some strong Pokemon here. Wouldn't want to run into that Arbok over there near the bamboo trees. Check out Oni Mountain from this perspective. It still looks incredible even from here. The air feels so fresh in Mossfell Confluence, and I love the wildflowers. There's a little cave over there too, but just up ahead of us is a farm I'd really like to show you. Here we are! Even the people on the outskirts of Kitakami grow their own crops and have their own orchards. But I think this orchard might be a little special because this farm sells the Kitakami's famed syrupy apples. And you can only find them here. Don't worry, they're pretty cheap at only 500 poke a piece. You'll need these in order to have your Applin evolve into a Diplin. I think there's an Appleton over there. Even the other evolutions enjoy this area. Okay, this will be our final look at Oni Mountain before we explore the place for ourselves. It sure looks daunting, doesn't it? I saved that part of the tour for last as it's pretty incredible as well. Okay, we're here at one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. The 2 rivers that flow from Oni Mountain converge here at Mossfell Confluence. People say that items lost upriver eventually wash up all the way down here. Ah, it feels so good to dip your feet in the cooling, crystal clear spring. This is one of my favorite places to come relax in Kitakami. Seems like the Pokemon enjoy it too. The core fish really seem to love the waters here as much as I do. Wow, this place is so serene yet teeming with life. It's no surprise that this place is one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. The fresh air, the cool breeze, the warmth of the morning sun. There's truly nothing more refreshing than a meditative walk through Mossfell Confluence. Well, Mossui town is pretty close by. How about I meet you at the riverbank by the bridge on Revelers Road? Here we are. We've circled the entire region of Kitakami and we're back to where we started by Mossui town. The journey so far has been incredible, but we aren't done just yet. We've still got to explore Oni Mountain and all of the wonders there. I'm so excited, but also a little sad that our tour is beginning to wrap up. I feel like we've done and seen so much together, and I'd hate for it to ever come to an end. But thankfully, we'll still be together for the last leg of the tour, and honestly, this is where things begin to really ramp up. So prepare yourself for some real excitement. Okay, here we are back on Revelers Road. I can't wait to show you Oni Mountain, but it's still important to take a quick break, bask in the smaller sights like this relaxing fountain. And don't forget to appreciate the natural aspects of Kitakami, like this little bamboo thicket. There's a variety of Pokemon who live here and tons to appreciate. Like the Moss End Boulder here at Kitakami Hall. It's said that long ago this massive rock fell from the sky into Mossui town. It was feared that a being on the mountain threw the boulder to wreak havoc on the village, but is now understood to be a fragment of the Fellhorn, one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. Anyway, since we're back here at Kitakami Hall, I suppose we should go ahead and make our way to the entrance of Oni Mountain. Before the tour began, I could have sworn I saw something running toward the mountain back here. I'm still not sure what it was, but you should look into it the next time you visit. Who knows, you might find something exciting. Hey, there's the entrance to Oni Mountain just over there. Okay, welcome to the final portion of the tour. It's finally time to explore the mountain. Wow, this place is amazing. Right now we're about to enter Oni's Maw, or the mouth of the mountain. Don't those rocks over there look like sharp teeth? This must be what we saw back on Kitakami Road and Mossfell Confluence. Oni Mountain feels wild and dangerous, so be sure to stay close by. We'll be jogging quite a bit through this portion of the tour. I get the sense that Oni Mountain has a rich history of its own and is associated with the tales told by the people of Mossui town. Oh, once we cross this bridge up here, we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit, so try and keep up. You wouldn't want to get lost on this mountain. Ooh, this bridge doesn't feel very safe. All right, you ready to go? Okay, just around this corner is something truly incredible that I can't wait to show you. Look up there! Isn't this place amazing? It's no wonder that people from all around the world travel here to see this place. And it's covered in wildlife too. Look at all the noibat and bonsai. Whoa, hey, there's a little cave back there. Let's check it out. Oh, it's kind of dark in here. I'll meet you back outside. Hey, welcome back. Ready to get a move on? Watch out for the Pokemon. They may be small, but don't forget they're all pretty high level here. Ooh, should we head to the dreaded den? It says, danger, do not enter, but I think we can handle it, don't you? I can tell we're getting pretty high up. The air is getting a little thin at this altitude. Wow, look at that waterfall up ahead. Oh my gosh, this place is beautiful. I think the dreaded den is just up this way. We've seen a lot of Kitakami so far, but this is probably the most incredible sight we've seen yet. Oh my gosh, it started raining. Even more beautiful if you ask me. Okay, the dreaded den is just up ahead. Wow, Oni Mountain is just breathtaking. The dreaded den is an interesting cave, but I think we shouldn't enter. I've heard rumors of this place, and I think something dangerous might live here. It could just be a kind Pokemon, but we still shouldn't disturb this place. Let's head back to the signposts, and quickly. Be careful not to slip. The rocks here are a bit wet since it rained. Wow, you can see almost half of all of Kitakami from up here. Okay, we're back where we started. Next, I think we should head down the Infernal Pass. It's not raining anymore, but be sure to keep moving quickly. It's very hot through here. The Infernal Pass is actually one of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. The Infernal Pass has been used as a training ground for years, despite the danger of the mysterious lair nearby. Volcanic gases constantly bubble up from under its rocky terrain. Watch out for the steam vents that allow volcanic gases to seep out from the ground. It smells a bit sulfuric here, wouldn't you agree? Maybe that's why Coughing enjoyed this place so much. Wow, the Infernal Pass looks great during golden hour. Whew, I feel like we've been running for quite a while. It's starting to get dark again. All right, here we are at the base of the summit. Just up ahead is the next place we're going to explore, the entrance to Crystal Pool. Crystal Pool is just up these stairs, but it's quite a steep trek. The water is clear and beautiful, and the first time I came here, I saw one of the most beautiful Pokemon I've ever seen. Okay, we're finally here. We made it to the summit. Wow, incredible. This place feels so perilous, but tons of Pokemon seem to survive here just fine. Here it is, the Crystal Pool, another of the 6 wonders of Kitakami. Long ago, the Crystal Pool was infused with a crystalline material from an unknown source. Its water has a faint flow, but it's safe to drink and even serves as the village's water source. Tales say that gazing upon the glowing water can allow you to meet those who have passed on. No wonder the water here is so serene. So the crystals here came from an unknown source, huh? Maybe they have something to do with the phenomenon of terastallization here in Kitakami. Well, I suppose we should go ahead and head back down the mountain. I'll meet you at the base of the summit and we'll finish this tour strong. All right, welcome back. Our final destination on the tour is Chilling Waterhead. It's an incredible cave that's just a little further down in the Infernal Pass. We're almost there. Wow, check out that Magikarp, it can really jump. Just a little further to go. I can't believe we're almost done, it feels like we just started. Watch out, that lampant looks really powerful. Woo woo! We're almost there. Come this way. We've got to get down these ladders if we want to enter the cave. All right, one more ladder to go. Whew, I can really feel the air becoming cooler down here. Maybe it's just because the Infernal Pass is so hot. Well, I suppose it's time to head inside Chilling Waterhead. This place is seriously one of the coolest places in Kitakami, and not too many people make it this far. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Whew, it's awfully chilling in here, and damp too. Hey look, there's another trainer in here. I'm surprised to see someone, as this place is kinda dangerous and slippery. Whoa, you can see all the way down to the bottom of the cave from up here. Hey, pile of swine, don't get too close. Thanks for letting me get off the sledge. It's incredible. You never know what you're gonna find here. Oh, wait! Is that a shiny swinub? Oh my gosh, I should definitely catch it. Yay, I can't believe I caught it so easily. Welcome to the team, Matcha. Whoa, we're still so high up. Check out this waterfall. No wonder it's so damp in here. Be careful when running around. You wouldn't want to slip. Oh my, we should definitely be careful on this overpass. Hopefully that dynamo will let us pass. Whew, that was close. Goodness, this feels dangerous. You really gotta have your wits about you if you want to get through this cave safely. Check out all of these stalagmites. Did you know that stalactites grow from the cave ceiling and stalagmites grow from the floor? They take thousands and thousands of years to form from tiny little water droplets that drip from the ceiling containing tiny bits of rock sediment. A stalagnate forms when two meet each other to form a column of stone. Wow, this place is so incredible! Oh hey, there's a cave tunnel through here. We should check it out. Whoa, check out that wild cave formation. I'm not sure what this type of formation is called, but it is really cool. I bet it took an extremely long time to form. Let's go check out some of the other caverns. Oh, there's another interesting one through here. Looks like that quagsire back there is playing hide and seek. Wow, this is so beautiful. Oh, be careful not to slip in the water. Chilling Waterhead is such an amazing cave. I feel like I've never seen caves like this anywhere in Paldea. Okay, looks like we made it to the end of the cave. Follow me. Whew, the water in here is so chilly, but it sure is fun to splash around. There's the exit. Whoa, I think we ended up right next to Fellhorn Gorge again. Kitakami sure is a sight to behold, isn't it? Wow, this was such an exciting experience. We finally explored all of Kitakami. Can you believe it? I think it's about time we head back to Revelers Road and call it a day, shall we? Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Hey, welcome back. I brought Matcha, my shiny swinub, with me this time. I really feel like a local now that I have my very own swinub by my side. Isn't she just adorable? We're gonna head back to Mossui town as we wrap up this tour. You feel right here at home in Mossui, don't you, Matcha? I can't believe the tour is over. We've done and seen so much, and it still feels like Kitakami still has so much to offer. The people here are industrious, hardworking, and have a truly vibrant culture. And Kitakami itself is a natural wonder with so many different biomes and interesting places to explore. Well, I suppose we should head back to the community center so y'all can turn in for a comfortable night's sleep before you head out. This was so much fun though. I hate that it has to come to an end so soon. But all of you have been lovely to travel with. Don't you agree, Matcha? Well, get some rest and I'll see you off bright and early in the morning. Good night. Hey, good morning. Did you sleep well? I hope so. You must have been exhausted from all that exploring we did yesterday. I suppose all good things must come to an end, and this is goodbye for now. I hope you return to explore Kitakami on your own. The tour was tons of fun, of course, but it's so different experiencing it for yourself. There is so much more to Kitakami than even what you saw on this tour here with me. So I highly encourage you to find your own favorite places in this region and don't skimp on the sightseeing while you're here. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and leave me a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this from me, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. And to everyone who is subscribed, I can't thank you enough for your support as I finally met my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Y'all are all incredibly snazzy and I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you have the bell icon tapped because I upload pretty randomly. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in and I'll see all of y'all in the next one. Bye!